Cxnfusion is hosting a game jam with a prize pool of 15K Robux. So you know my broke ass had to join. The game has to have a theme. Limited space. I need to start thinking about what game I should make. My first idea was a horror game where you draw a line showing where you can walk and the line creates light. But that idea would probably be restricted because of Roblox's safety regulations. But then an idea came to my mind. You pick up an orb, go into a room, and there are enemies or puzzles that you have to complete to get more cores. 2 days of working on the game, I realized I wouldn't be able to finish a playable version in time. The random generation and enemies still didn't work, so I had to go back to the drawing board and think of a new idea. And you know what? I've always wanted to make a space game where you have to survive different incidents and make it to the end. The main mechanics would be limited oxygen and a limited area. I started by building the map, so I had something to work with instead of starting completely from scratch. Then I added a crawl mechanic, making it harder to move between rooms. The biggest mechanic was oxygen. You only have a limited amount of air, and once it runs out, you start taking damage. The prize pool increased by 23,000 Robux. So there's no better time to lock in. Not again. And I need to add a twist. Make the game vertical or GAMP, so I chose GAMP BC. Who doesn't like GAMP? So, gamble it is. You can get 50% halftime, 25% elimination, 25% all events at once, only one role per game. Here is a showcase of the NPC. Part of the twist is this 2x faster but 2x Muzzer incidents. So, to make the game better, I added a lobby with an easy mode so the judges don't struggle. I also added a tutorial that explains how the game works. There are 2 new events, an alien invasion and a meteor strike. Now, every room has about 2 different incidents that can happen. The game was unbalanced. Sometime it just didn't do any event or it just did all at once. So to balance it a bit, I added a sprint and a med kit. Also changed the percents for the incidents so they feel more balanced. While playtesting, I realized the game was really dark, so I had to add a flashlight. So now the game is more playable. That meant the game was finished just in time for submissions to open. So I made a post and submitted the game. There were also 14 other games submitted by other players.
A few moments later.
After waiting for 7 days, I got 6th place. That ain't that bad for my first game jam. But maybe the game jam was the friends we made along the way.